Good evening, everybody. We're going to start in just a minute. If we could have everybody take their seats, we would appreciate that.
Oh. Casey Curry. She changed it. Oh. Okay.
All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. We're so excited to have you here. I am Nikki Kimbleton, and I'm the Senior Director of Communications for the City of Savannah. And on behalf of the City of Savannah and also the Savannah Fire Department, we are very excited to have you here tonight.
Absolutely. And I'm Monique Williams, the Press Secretary for the City of Savannah.
And once again, we are just very excited to have everybody in this room as we celebrate the men and women of the Savannah Fire Department.
Absolutely. Tonight is about service, courage, teamwork, and yes, we're going to have a little fun along the way.
We're going to do our best. So we hope that any jokes we have you find a little funny anyway.
Just laugh anyway.
Yeah, if you can't, just laugh. Please make us feel better. Before we begin, we do want to acknowledge that while we'll be recognizing many outstanding individuals tonight, some honorees were unable to attend this evening.
But whether they are here or not, they are absolutely part of this celebration, and we want to be sure to recognize their contributions.
Absolutely. So we would like to take a moment before we officially begin to recognize our city leadership and also the Savannah Fire Department leadership that are with us this evening. Of course, our mayor is here. We have members of our city council, our city manager, and executive staff in the room tonight.
We also like to specifically recognize Fire Chief Derek Menard, Deputy Fire Chief William Handy, Assistant Fire Chief Stephen Frazier, Assistant Fire Chief Jack McCutcheon, and Assistant Fire Chief Nicholas Early at our SFD senior staff, including our battalion chiefs in attendance.
And to all of our families and friends that are in the room tonight as well, we thank you for being here because you are very much also a part of this story.
Absolutely. At this time, please stand as Assistant Fire Chief Stephen Frazier leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and please remain standing for the invocation by Chaplain Menzies.
Honor guard, post. Please join us as we honor our country with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Code.
Wow, welcome everybody. This is awesome. Again, get to see everybody and see how everybody's doing. Hope everybody's healthy and well. Let's go ahead and start with this one. Heavenly Father, we gather today with gratitude and deep respect for the brave men and women who have answered the call to serve as firefighters. We thank you for their courage, their sacrifice, and their unwavering commitment to protect protecting life and property, often at great personal risk. As we begin this ceremony, we ask for your presence among us. Bless this time of recognition and reflection. Honor the dedication of those being recognized today, and remind us all of the strength, unity, and selflessness that defines this noble calling. Grant protection to those who continue to serve on the front lines. Give them wisdom in moments of decision, strength in times of danger, and comfort in times of loss. May this gathering inspire us to support and uplift one another and to carry forward the spirit of service these firefighters embody every day. And in your name we pray, amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Chaplain. We appreciate that. And you may be seated. Thank you so much. At this time, it is my honor to welcome our mayor, our city manager, Jay Melder, and also our fire chief, Derek Menard. We begin with Mayor Van R. Johnson II.
Good evening. Good evening. To Alderwoman Linda Wilder Bryan, who is here from our council, City Manager Jay Melder, Chief Bernard, good to see Chief Kitchens here, and to all of you, to families and friends. It's always a pleasure to be here on behalf of the greatest city on earth. But part of what makes us the greatest city on earth is that we have the greatest firefighting force ever known to man. We know her to be the Savannah Fire Department. And that's where you're supposed to clap real loud right there, because we're talking about you. We're talking about you. And it's most appropriate that in the busyness of life, when life be life and stuff be happening, and particularly lately, there's been a lot of fire activity, that we just take a moment and we breathe and we reflect on how we got to where we are, and reflect on the people that helped us get to where we are. And on a team full of VIPs, we have to recognize the MVPs, those that have shown service above service, to show those and recognize those stars above superstars, to be able to recognize exemplary service and superior impact on this wonderful organization. It's also an appropriate time for us to pull our apparatus to the side and let off some folks who have served and given the very best of their service. And it's appropriate for them to get off, to end here, to begin the next part of their life. And so we come also to be able to say thank you, for not only for a job well done and service well given, but let you know once you're Savannah Fire, you're always Savannah Fire. And once you're Team Savannah, you're always Team Savannah. And it's also an appropriate time for us to be able to thank the families who sacrifice and who give. These are the individuals who don't wear the uniforms, but their sacrifice is just significant for those who miss family engagements and outings, yet you support our firefighters when they come home. You encourage them when they're feeling down. You're the ones that they rush to come back home to, and we know that you are the purpose that they exist. So tonight is a day of excitement. I want y'all to smile. Y'all looking so mean. It's okay. It's all right. Everybody take a deep breath in and let it out. Today is a great day of celebration. I am so grateful to Team Savannah for allowing this opportunity to be able to celebrate you, to celebrate the men and women behind the scenes who make it all happen, who keep all of us safe. So on behalf of a grateful city, we appreciate you, we celebrate you, and we're gonna have some fun tonight, because we know tomorrow's back to work. So thank you all so much. Our city manager, Jay Melder.
It's always great following Mayor Johnson. He leaves all hard to follow, Mayor Johnson. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Alderwoman Wilder Bryant, for being here, for all of our council. I love the Savannah Fire Department. It's the greatest fire department in the world. When I get together with the Savannah Fire Department, it humbles me because I like to think that I spend all my day fighting fires. But they're the easy kind to fight and the safe kinds to fight. And we've got brave men and women who go out and knock down fires and save lives every day. And we're going to be able to celebrate you tonight for the folks who've made a real difference in our community, who knocked down fires, who saved property, who saved lives, who added years and years and experiences onto people's lives that you'll never comprehend the magnitude of, and neither will they. But to have a time like this to reflect on the incredible work that you do is pretty awe-inspiring and expansive and hard to reflect on, but important too. As city manager, I get asked to speak at a bunch of weird things, frankly. Last week, I was asked to speak at the Savannah Sugar Refineries Retiree meeting, Mayor. I don't know if you've ever had the pleasure of speaking there. It was at Carrie Hilliard, so it was good food. They call it the Over the Sugar Hill Club. And what was amazing to me is it was a full ballroom of men and women who had spent a career together, who still get together once a quarter to carry on relationships and to celebrate the work and the labor and the relationships that they had built over an entire career. And as somebody who is hopefully still in the middle of their career, not towards the end, Mayor and Linda, please, it was a wonderful thing to see. It reminded me of something a wise person once said that I was able to hear, that, you know, the most precious thing you can give someone other than your love is your labor. We spend a tremendous amount of time and effort and energy in our jobs. And I think that's true more so than other places at the Savannah Fire Department. You live at the Savannah Fire Department when you're on duty. These are brothers and sisters. This is a family. And you spend a lot of time away from the people that you love. And we have to remember that labor is incredibly precious and special. And for the folks and the retirees, especially tonight, who have served an entire career and given their labor and effort to this city and to this fire department, I want to say thank you. We are in a debt of gratitude for an entire career of excellent service. Thank you. I want to recognize Chief Kitchen as well, who's here, get to celebrate his retirement as well. And great to see you, Chief Kitchen, and good to be with you. So along with our retirees, we also get to celebrate those who are still in action and going to be in action tomorrow, Chief, through recognitions of Chief Officer of the Year, Fire Officer of the Year, Firefighter of the Year, Rookie Firefighter of the Year, along with our Impact Awards and Spark Awards, and celebrate these true acts of bravery and heroism and courage and service that you provide every day. Because we know, right, that at Team Savannah and at the Savannah Fire Department, great public service starts with great public servants, and I think there's no greater example of that on Team Savannah than the Savannah Fire Department. So great work, good job, and really excited to celebrate everyone here tonight. Thank you. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to your chief, Chief Derek Menard.
All right, good evening, everyone. It is good to see everybody here tonight. Good to see some of the retirees joining us tonight. So, Mayor, members of council, we have Alderwoman Bryan with us, City Manager, Chief Kitchen, honored guests, families, and most importantly, the men and women of the Savannah Fire Department. Thank you for being here tonight as we celebrate excellence in service. This evening is about recognition, but it's also about identity. Tonight reflects of who we are as a department. The Savannah Fire Department is, without question, a world-class fire department. We are a department built on history, professionalism, compassion, and performance. Whether it's a fire, a medical emergency, a disaster, the training ground, or work of fire prevention, this department delivers when our community needs us most. I often think back to December of 2020 when Savannah Fire made the decision to transition to EMS response. That was a defining moment for this organization. Our very first EMS call, and many may not know this or remember this, was a cardiac arrest. And that call confirmed that we made the right decision to move forward into this type of response. It was engine one. They arrived on scene. They had a patient that was not breathing. They did not have a pulse. They began high-quality CPR. They put on the AED. It advised them to shock. And before the ambulance even arrived, the patient was talking to our firefighters. Imagine that. The patient was speaking to our staff. That moment was not luck. It set the tone for our medical response today. It was preparation, it was training, it was teamwork, it was commitment. Today, crews respond to 8 critical EMS call types, and year after year, incident after incident, this department has shown that this model works. Whether it is advancing the hose line down a smoke-charged hallway and bringing someone out of danger before conditions overtake them, or restoring a heartbeat, protecting an airway, controlling bleeding, this department changes outcomes in matters that matter the most, or in moments. Fast response, aggressive fire attack, disciplined search and rescue, rapid extrication from mangled vehicles, excellent airway management, great compressions, early defibrillation, rapid hemorrhagic control, proactive prevention, disciplined teamwork. This is operational excellence in action. The same standard extends far beyond the scene of a single call. It reflects in our training division, where the readiness is built long before the emergency ever happens. It's reflected in our fire prevention office, where inspections, plan review, investigations, and community risk reduction stop emergencies before they begin. It's reflected in the work of our emergency management team, whose planning, coordination, and leadership protect the city before, during, and after major events. This is what makes Savannah Fire world-class. Not simply how we respond to crisis, but how we prepare, prevent, train, and lead before the call ever comes in. Tonight, we recognize life-saving companies and members who made a direct impact on our community. And while we honor those specific crews, we all know there are many others whose work could easily have been recognized this evening. That's what makes this so meaningful. This is excellent. This excellence is not isolated. It's cultural. It's who Savannah Fire is. Every action taken by this department carries impact far beyond the incident itself. A life is preserved, a home is made tenable, a crisis is stabilized, a disaster is managed, a risk is reduced before it becomes an emergency. That is the power of this work, not just the call itself, but the lasting effect it has on people, places, and the community we serve. Entire futures are shaped by what men and women of this department do in those critical minutes. Generations can live on, families can thrive, and they can grow. That's extraordinary, and that's your legacy. So tonight, to the men and women of the Savannah Fire Department, I simply want to say thank you. Thank you for your professionalism. Thank you for the courage you show. Thank you for the calm you carry into chaos. And thank you for performing exceptional work, no matter how difficult the call, no matter how hard the day, each and every day. The true measure of a world-class fire department is not simply how we respond, it's the confidence this community has because they know Savannah Fire will be ready. Savannah is simply confident. That is the impact of this department, and that's why tonight matters. I want to extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the award recipients this evening, and thank you all for joining us.
All right, now we get to celebrate some of the best that the chief was just referring to.
Right, and just so there's no pressure as you come onto the stage to be honored, just remember everybody's watching. I mean, literally, like everyone here, we're live on social media and we're live on
No pressure,
SGTV,
though.
but no pressure, no pressure. We begin tonight with the award for Chief Officer of the Year, Battalion Chief Joseph Bandy. Will you please come to the stage?
Battalion Chief Bandy is recognized for his exceptional contributions to the success and advancement of the Special Operations Division. Throughout his tenure, he has consistently demonstrated initiative, strong leadership, and an unwavering commitment to mission readiness.
And he has played a critical role in the continued development of the Special Operations team, particularly in advancing training standards and improving operational equipment. Because of his efforts, personnel are not just trained, they are prepared. And they are prepared to respond to complex, high-risk, specialized incidents with confidence and also with skill.
Absolutely, and one area where his impact stands out is the Marine Unit. Battalion Chief Bandy took full ownership of the ongoing and demanding work required to maintain Marine assets, ensuring vessels, equipment, and personnel were always ready to respond.
And that attention to detail really does make a difference, and it really matters. Because when a call comes in, there is no time to wonder if the equipment is going to be ready. It just has to be. And under his leadership, it always, always is.
We're talking about you. He brings a true mission-first mindset to everything he does. He is often the person moving projects forward, stepping in where needed, and supporting deployments across the state of Georgia, sometimes at a moment's notice.
And that willingness to step up, to adapt, to lead, no matter the situation, has strengthened coordination, improved readiness, and enhanced the overall effectiveness of the entire Special Operations Division.
Yeah, his impact isn't just seen in operations, it is felt across the department.
So for your leadership, for your dedication, and for your commitment to excellence, we are proud to present you with this award. Congratulations.
Tonight, we also recognize our Fire Officer of the Year, while they get their pictures over there, and Firefighter of the Year, who are unable to be with us tonight.
Even though they are not here, their work absolutely speaks for itself, and we are very proud to honor them and recognize them this evening. The Fire Officer of the Year is Captain Kevin Carter.
The Firefighter of the Year is Fire Engineer William Hamilton.
Oh, wait, do we have a surprise? Okay, great, fantastic. We are so sorry that we did not know you were in attendance. But you
Glad
know,
to see you.
you avoided that awkward moment of having to stand there while we talked about you for 10 minutes. So well done. Thank you, congratulations. All right, now we move on to our Rookie of the Year, Advanced Firefighter Jacob Moreland. Nice job.
Okay, Rook.
Right? So there is not just one specific moment that defines this recognition. It's consistency, commitment, showing up every day to do the job, but to do it at the highest possible level.
Jacob Moreland is a dependable teammate, a hard worker, and someone who goes above and beyond for his crew and this community. AFF Moreland shows commitment to the department, the city of Savannah, and his crew, Rescue 1C.
Yeah, and not only is he a loyal employee, a hard worker, and an amazing teammate, as you said, he's also very compassionate about being a public servant. He exemplifies the highest standard, and if this is your rookie year, we're really excited to see what comes next. No pressure on that, but that's very exciting. Congratulations.
Our next recognition is the Impact Award, which honors excellence in fire prevention. Tangela Smith, please come to the stage.
Oh, okay, apparently Tangela can't be with us tonight, so we're just going to tell you a little bit about
The
why
award.
she was, why she received this award.
So the Impact Award is about the work that often happens before an emergency ever begins, and it makes all the difference. Tangela has truly stepped up in this space. She's taken on additional responsibility as a plan reviewer and serving as acting chief fire marshal, handling it all with professionalism, care, and a strong attention to detail.
Absolutely, and just a commitment to service, safety standards, helping to protect both life and property. She's also someone who is always looking to grow, always learning about improving, and that kind of mindset really strengthens not just her work, but it also strengthens the entire fire prevention team.
And we salute her.
Yes. All right, the Spark Award recognizes excellence behind the scenes. It's those people that really just keep everything running.
Yes, we know a couple of those folks. Because every department needs that person who makes sure that things actually work.
Exactly, it's our administrative employees, the people that we would absolutely be lost without. And for this award, they really have to meet some tough criteria. It is 3 of these 5 things, at least 3.
Professionalism, customer focus, quality, teamwork, and innovation. But our winner this year has them all.
She does, and unfortunately, she's not able to be here tonight, but Angela Kalb, we're thrilled to honor you tonight with the Spark Award. We now recognize our Fitness Award recipients.
No, we won't be asking for any demonstrations tonight.
Speak for yourself. I'd like to see some demonstrations.
No.
All right. Okay. Without further jokes, here's the Fitness Award. Oh, okay. I apologize. 1 second. All right.
So you don't get to,
Yeah,
tell your
so,
fitness
no,
joke?
we were just talking about, I wanted to see the demonstration, and she said no.
You still
I'm
on that?
kidding. That's
Okay.
not what happened, but we apologize. Okay, so for this, and again, Cheryl, I apologize because this was not placed in our notes. Is it Advanced Firefighter Jomo Walker? Jomo Simmons. Okay, I apologize. We just had a little miscommunication with our notes. And forgive me, wait, just go back. We need to do this over. Okay, come here. All right. Okay, this is like, we're going back. We now recognize our Fitness Award recipient. All right, without further ado, this is a phenomenal award, just showing really dedication to self, but also making sure that they're in the best shape they can be
Absolutely.
to answer these calls and be able to, I mean, have you ever done the fire school thing? Do you know how hard this is?
No, I've
Oh,
never
it's
done,
tough.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a lot. And so they have to be in top physical shape because you never know what you're going to face
Right.
in a given day, in a given call. So we would like to ask Jomo Simmons to come to the stage,
With
please.
no physical demonstrations.
With no physical demonstrations. Thank you for letting us do that over. Thank you.
Let's give him another round of applause.
We were missing, well, but there's one more thing, because I did remember this from our conversation. He's not just winning that, he's winning, is it called the Silver Fox Award? That's what it's called, the Silver Fox Award, which, and tell me, and what is the Silver Fox Award?
That is for our fittest firefighter that is 50 years or older.
Woo! All right, there we go. Perfect. All right, fantastic. Wonderful. Okay, thank you so much. So, yeah. We're just going to skip over that joke. All right, we now move into...
It's not gonna land well.
Yeah, it's not going to land well after that. We now move into one of the most important parts of tonight's ceremony. It is our life-saving commendations.
Yes, so excited to talk about this part. So to receive this recognition, a firefighter must be directly involved in saving a life during an emergency. And tonight, you're going to hear exactly what that looks like.
Absolutely. So at this time, we invite the members of Engine 6 to the stage, Captain Brian Harris, Captain Sam Tavardi, and Advanced...
I have to interrupt.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm sorry, but we forgot that our fittest company and our most improved company.
Okay, I'm going to let you take
ahead,
that,
Cheryl.
because unfortunately, we didn't have, I'm going to let Cheryl take over for a moment. Go right ahead.
Okay, so I would like to introduce our fittest company, Rescue One.
Fantastic.
Fire Engineer Tyler Barrett, Captain Michael Schonfeld, Captain Stoneman, Captain Jaha, and Andy Moreland, Advanced Firefighter Andy Moreland.
Okay, while we're here, I have a couple questions. So how do you determine the fittest company? Because that's got to be tough, because I know
They're all fit.
they're all fit.
Right. So it is from our testing when we're going into St. Joseph's, and they rank them. Miss Debbie up there. And from their performances during practicals and things like that, their skills.
Fantastic. Congratulations, and we appreciate all the hard work that you've put in.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And our next company is Engine 14.
Okay.
For Most Improved Company.
Oh, nice. All right, most improved, yes. That's good.
Captain Jim Thompson,
Yes, nice.
Cleveland Walker. Hey. I get that a lot, sorry about that. But yes, now you're ready. I'd like to say thank you.
All right, we will do the joke then. You know,
Oh, we are?
I'm into fitness. Fitting this whole pizza in my mouth. It like literally says, pause for laugh, hope there is one.
She's been talking about this one fitness joke.
That's my favorite joke. I even have like little coasters.
good.
that says- I thought it
That's
was
good.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Let's give them another
Yeah, I
hand.
know. I think they're coming back next year to win the main award.
I think so,
You know,
too.
I mean, like, from Most Improved, I think they're coming
Yeah,
back to get it.
yeah.
Okay. So now at this time, we would like
Yes.
to invite the members of Engine 6 to the stage, Captain Brian Harris, Captain Sam Tavardi, and Advanced Firefighter Calvin Mudge. Thank you. Just gonna do this one. I think you can go.
So on August 12th, 2025, Engine 6 was dispatched to Pendleton Street for an unresponsive person.
When the firefighters arrived, they found the patient had no vital signs, and that situation immediately became a full resuscitation effort.
The crew began a high-level CPR and worked through 3 full rounds of resuscitation. Because of their efforts, a pulse was resuscitated.
And Advanced Firefighter Mudge continued care inside of the ambulance, maintaining respirations during transport, and because of this team's actions, that patient arrived at the hospital still breathing with a pulse and was able to receive advanced care at that time.
That is exactly what this recognition represents.
Thank you for your service and congratulations.
Next, we invite the members of Engine 9 to the stage. Captain Glenn Carlson, Fire Engineer John Fahey, and Advanced Firefighter Paul Gableman.
On August 11th, 2025, Engine 9 received a pre-alert through their in-house CAD display system of a choking victim.
So when they arrived on the scene, they encountered a 4-week-old infant who was not breathing or unresponsive.
Yeah, when I was reading over this, I mean, it just gives you chills because you just envision that moment. And the child's mother, I mean, understandably extremely distressed, explained to the firefighters that she had just fed the baby moments ago.
It's like a parent's worst nightmare.
It is.
With that information, the crew immediately began delivering blows to the infant's back.
And they had to continue. It was 12 to 16 blows until the child finally was able to respond and the color started to return. It was just crucial seconds that felt like time was standing still.
The infant was transported to the hospital where they remained overnight for observation and were expected to make a full recovery.
Amazing work, and once again, congratulations to our heroes that are on stage right now.
No, we're going to ask you to stand right where you
Come
are.
right back, come right back. You don't get to leave just yet. That is because on September 13th, 2025, the same Engine 9 crew responded to a call involving a child in severe respiratory distress.
When they arrived, the child was not breathing, had no pulse, clear signs of cardiac arrest.
Without hesitation, these firefighters immediately began CPR and life-saving measures. They continued those efforts until EMS arrived on the scene.
And because of those combined efforts of this crew and EMS, the child began to respond. A pulse was restored and the child started breathing again.
So 2 separate calls.
2 lives saved.
And now you've officially earned the right to step off stage and get your picture. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next, we invite Captain Kevin Carter, Captain John Hancock, Fire Engineer Andrew Rex, Advanced Firefighter Matthew Spivey, Advanced Firefighter Cleveland Walker, and Advanced Firefighter Mark Caruso.
On August 10th, 2025, a vehicle pulled up urgently to Station 13.
The driver reported that his passenger had lost consciousness and had not been breathing for approximately 10 minutes.
He had already stopped twice on the way to the fire department to perform CPR. It was then that Station 13 personnel immediately removed the patient from the vehicle to assess the situation.
Recognizing the life-threatening condition, they secured the airway and applied AED defibrillation pads.
Because of their rapid, coordinated actions, this patient received immediate and advanced life support interventions before EMS even arrived on the scene.
Congratulations, and again, thank you so much.
Next, we invite Fire Engineer Benjamin Hankins, Fire Engineer Alexandria Early, Advanced Firefighter Scott Damaski, and Advanced Firefighter Zachary Hayes.
So let me tell you about these guys. On July 31st, 2025, Engine 2 was dispatched to a local restaurant for a cardiac arrest.
Once they arrived, they found an EMS supervisor already attending to a patient that was not responding. The crew immediately began high-quality CPR.
After 5 rounds, the patient's heart started beating again and on its own. Fire Engineer Alexandria Early then accompanied the patient to Memorial Hospital.
And continued to provide life-saving respiratory support all the way during transport.
Everyone here tonight thanks you so much for your service.
Congratulations.
Next, we invite Fire Engineer Benjamin Hankins, Advanced Firefighter Jordan Hutcherson, and Advanced Firefighter John Pugh.
On May 15th, 2025, Engine 2 responded to Sheridan Drive for an unconscious individual.
The patient's wife reported that her husband had laid down and then suddenly collapsed. When the crew arrived, the patient had no pulse.
They immediately began CPR and administered oxygen, waiting for EMS.
When EMS arrived, the team assisted with advanced interventions, including using an AED, IV, and providing airway support.
1 shock was delivered and a pulse was restored before the patient was transported to the hospital.
Thank you, and congratulations.
Next, we invite Captain Stephen Sokolowski, Captain Chad Osterland, Advanced Firefighter Mark Miller, and Advanced Firefighter Ronald Strausser.
So in late January of 2025, Engine 3 responded to a SCAD dormitory for an unresponsive female.
Yeah, her roommate had reported that she was stumbling, she was making really unusual sounds, and then she just collapsed.
Imagine that.
I know.
When the crew arrived, the patient was in cardiac arrest, no pulse, and no respirations.
They immediately deployed the AED, administered 4 shocks, and it was at that time they began CPR.
What had to truly be tense moments during the CPR cycles, no shockable pulse was detected.
That's when EMS and paramedics arrived and started to administer medications.
Thankfully, because this team would not give up, the patient regained a strong pulse and was transported to the hospital.
That is persistence, that is teamwork. Thank you for your service and congratulations. And now we move on to our unit commendations.
So the unit commendations is an award to a group of employees for a credible act that is commendable in nature and always displays admirable initiative and accomplishment.
Please welcome from Engine 3, Captain Michael Green, Advanced Firefighter Stephen Brierly, Advanced Firefighter Alejandro Regalado, and Advanced Firefighter Mark Miller. Okay. Unfortunately, they were not able to be with us tonight, but we'll tell you a little bit about why they won this award.
So on May 24th, Engine 3 responded to multiple gunshot victims in Ellis Square.
One victim had severe bleeding in the groin area requiring immediate intervention. The crew applied pressure bandages and direct pressure to control the bleeding with that victim.
A second victim had gunshot wounds to the arm and chest, and the personnel you see, well, the personnel that we're telling you about, began quickly monitoring bleeding and vital signs.
And then while managing those 2 patients, a third gunshot victim was located with wounds to the abdomen and the arms.
So when EMS arrived to take them to a nearby trauma center, the members of Engine 3 rode in the ambulance to assist with life-saving efforts.
So we want to thank them for going the extra mile, being there as a team when these victims needed them the most. Congratulations. Next, can we have these individuals come to the stage? Captain Jeffrey Crossland, Captain Christopher Fennell, Captain Matthew Marangola, Fire Engineer Terry Alberts, Fire Engineer Ben Spence, Advanced Firefighter Daniel Cowart, Advanced Firefighter Skylar Goldman, Advanced Firefighter Robert Kornick, and Advanced Firefighter Tyler Fawn.
Good job.
That was a lot.
Good job. So y'all listen to this. On July 27th, 2025, these crews from Engine 7 and Engine 2 responded to a gunshot victim on Eisenhower Drive.
Once on scene, they immediately treated the wounds and secured the patient's airway.
Their efforts stabilized the patient and ensured that the patient maintained a pulse during treatment and transport to the hospital.
We want to thank you for working together during this emergency, and congratulations on your award. We now move into our Meritorious Service Award. This recognition is a little bit different because it's not about just one moment, it's about consistent excellence over time.
At this time, we invite the following individuals to the stage. Chief Fire Marshal Whitney Williams Smith, Battalion Chief Shamir Johnson, Battalion Chief Joseph Shaw, Captain Christopher Berry, Fire Engineer Bud Boyce, Fire Engineer Andrew Ogden, Fire Engineer Alexandria Early, Advanced Firefighter Ashton Shore, Advanced Firefighter Ryan Unkert, and PIO Cheryl Mason.
Over the past year, this group has gone above and beyond their normal duties. They've invested their time, their energy, their expertise into something that is so much bigger than themselves, helping shape the next generation of firefighters.
Absolutely. Through the 2025-2026 Explorer program, they worked with young people from all across our community.
organizing and leading bi-monthly sessions at the Savannah Fire Training Center following the school year calendar, so they could make the most of that and, didn't want to miss in any classes.
And these weren't just classroom lessons, they were hands-on experiences with real training.
Yeah, there's hose handling, ladder operations, search and rescue techniques, fire prevention education, sign language, and teamwork development on top of that.
They didn't just teach skills, they built confidence, they built discipline, they built future leaders.
And this kind of impact doesn't just stay in the classroom, it really carries all the way into the community.
So y'all listen, for your commitment, your leadership, and your dedication to developing others, we thank you.
We now move on to our Civilian Service Awards.
And as we like to say, not all heroes wear a uniform.
No, they don't. And at this time, we invite Captain Chris Sullivan, Deckhand Kyle Futrell, First Mate Marshall Myers, and Engineer Tim Sullivan of Crescent Towing. Do we have anyone from Crescent Towing with us here tonight? Okay. We do not, but we really want to share the story about this and tell a little bit about this award.
So during a water rescue in the Savannah River, 2 individuals were in serious danger. They were clinging to pilings under the wharf.
The civilians were aboard the Bulldog tugboat. It's from Crescent Towing, and they saw what was happening, and they just did not hesitate.
So they turned on their spotlight, helping rescue crews see the victims in the water, and then helped guide Marine 2 directly to 2 women who were in that water.
Because of that teamwork, those individuals were rescued, wrapped in recovery blankets, and they were safely brought to shore.
That is quick thinking.
It is. That's awareness as well.
And so that's partnership, as we were just saying. Savannah Fire and our entire city are deeply grateful for all of their actions. So let's give them another round of applause. So next, we invite Casey Curry from Longhorn Steakhouse to come to the stage.
Yes, Casey is here representing Greg Humphrey tonight.
Casey, did you bring those lamb chops?
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
So from the very first Camp Ignite, Greg Humphrey was all in.
He stepped up to provide food for the graduation celebration, supporting young women and their families.
Yeah, even after he transferred to a different store, that just didn't stop him. He was always wanting to help.
On the day of the 2025 graduation for Camp Ignite, Greg faced just about every obstacle you can imagine.
So he had car trouble. He went to the auto store several times. And then finally, he was just stranded on the side of the road.
But he did not turn around. It was like something from a movie. He did not go home. He kept going.
He knew that he had to get there, and he knew he wanted to make sure he was putting smiles on faces. So he made it, set up a table of food, and he greeted every guest with a smile.
Did he bring lamb chops?
I'm
talking about lamb chops.
Lamb chops on
So that's not just showing up, that's really showing out.
Yes, that's fantastic. And congratulations. Thank you, Casey, for being here on his behalf. You're going to be fitting this lamb chop in your mouth.
Exactly.
All right, next we have next we recognize LKQ.
So for years, LKQ has provided something incredibly valuable to Savannah Fire, real-world training environments.
Do we have a representative from LKQ here tonight? We do not. Okay, so we will make sure that they receive this award. What they do is they supply vehicles that allow firefighters to train in really realistic extraction scenarios. So extricating potential victims of, say, a motor vehicle accident, getting like real-life practice in, letting them cut apart vehicles basically as they see fit.
Right, so this training is essential to all the crews, especially for our truck and rescue companies. Training in realistic environments is essential for firefighters to sharpen their skills, improve coordination, and ensure readiness for any emergency, which I'm sure you all know.
Yes, absolutely. So Savannah Fire would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude for your continued generosity and partnership. Because of them, when the real call comes in, there is no learning curve. There is just action.
Yeah, let's give them a round of applause. All right, and so now we have come to one of the most meaningful parts of tonight.
The moment where we honor careers, not just calls, not just moments, but years of service.
We will call each retiree forward And as your name is called, we invite you to come to the stage and remain with us.
First, we would like to have Fire Chief Elsie Kitchen Jr., 27 years of service.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's amazing.
Next, Battalion Chief Ira Harper, 33 years of service. Where's your sidekick? Oh, we wanted to see him
Yeah.
too.
We were, Battalion Chief Thomas Dent, 31 years of service. Oh, there's still camaraderie. Look at that, you know?
Next, we have Battalion Chief Christopher Shelnut, 24 years.
Battalion Chief Stephen Emberton, 20 years of service. And Battalion Chief Emberton cannot be with us tonight, so we will make sure he receives his award.
Absolutely. Next is Captain Hayward Johnson, 24 years of service.
Oh, and it doesn't look like Captain Johnson could be with us either tonight. So once again, we will make sure that he receives this award. Captain Robert Cribb, 24 years of service.
Fire Engineer Raymond Cribbs, 24 years of service.
And Fire Engineer Thomas DiPietro, 20 years of service.
We are talking again about decades of service, experience, and leadership.
You've responded when people needed you most. You have trained others, led teams, solved problems.
You've worked long hours, missed holidays, but showed up anyway.
And because of that, this city is safer. The Savannah Fire Department is stronger, and our community is better.
And so while things won't be the same without you, they are definitely better because of you.
And tonight, we say thank you.
At this time, we invite Chaplain Menzies back for the benediction.
They said, I'll be happy, we're about done. So I heard something today, something about being crazy, liking your job, then you can be a firefighter. Is that true? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm humbled, and I thank you for allowing me to be part of this organization. And I always pray for you guys and make sure everybody's safe and makes it home. So I'll go ahead and close with this. Gracious God, as we come to the close of the ceremony, we give thanks for the heroes we have honored today. Their bravery reminds us of the very best of humanity: service, sacrifice, and steadfast dedication. We ask for your continued protection over all firefighters and first responders. Watch over them as they return to their stations, their duties, and their families. Keep them safe in every call they answer. Comfort those who have faced loss, strengthen those who carry heavy burdens, and bless the families who stand beside these courageous individuals with love and support. As we leave this place, may we carry with us a renewed sense of gratitude and responsibility to care for one another and to honor the spirit of service in our own lives. Go with us now in peace, strength, and unity. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here tonight. Congratulations again to everyone that was recognized this evening.
Be safe going home tonight. Good night.
Good night.